Hello, Marcus Lim here with DC Universe Lazarus Planet, the hardcover collecting the entire DC Universe Lazarus Planet event that took place over 2 months. So there were two main issues. So this is Omega and Alpha. So Alpha first and then Omega. But in between, we've got other like standalone issues like Assault on Krypton, We Once Were Gods, this is a variant cover, Legends Reborn, Next Evolution, Dark Fate, right? So each of these like one shot equals one shot, right? These one shots contain stories like their anthology collections of stories revolving around a different kind of theme per issue, right? So for instance, We Once Were Gods focuses on the heroes who have like godlike abilities. Okay, and we'll see that as I flip through the book. But essentially, this event springs out of the pages of Batman and Robin versus Robin. Batman versus Robin. Also by Mark Waid, right? So Mark Waid did both this and also Lazarus Planet. Okay, and yeah, I'm actually surprised that this came out so quickly. I thought it would be a little while before we get it, so I was pleasantly surprised. But in any case, this is what it says. It says, out of the pages of Batman vs. Robin comes an event that changes the DCU forever, Lazarus Planet. And this is what I just showed you before, right? All the issues, Lazarus Planet Alpha, Assault on Krypton, right? We Once Were Gods, Legends Reborn, Next Evolution, Dark Fate, and Omega. Okay? And so yeah, so let's unwrap this. And essentially the premise behind this Lazarus Planet event is that the volcano, it says the Lazarus volcano has erupted, releasing clouds of its unique lava into the atmosphere. And what happens is, yeah, it so those without superpowers suddenly gain superpowers because of the Lazarus Planet lava, rainstorms, exposure to the storms. Okay, and I guess those who don't have powers gain powers, but those who have powers have their powers transformed or altered in some way. Okay, this is it looks like Batman possessed by the demon Neza. Okay, so let's have a look at the collection. Yeah, it does have a recap what happened in like Batman vs. Robin, in case you know, like you haven't read it or just want like a recap. But yeah, in any case, it begins with Lazarus Planet Alpha. Okay, and so yeah, spring out of the pages, Batman vs. Robin. Batman is badly wounded, as you can see, and so it's actually up to Robin, Damian Wayne, okay, to get things under control. So essentially, he divides the team into two, right? There's the team that heads off to the Tower of Fate, Shazam, Zatanna, Power Girl, and so on, and another team, Batman, Talia, Blue Devil, Supergirl, heading off to find the devil Neza. Okay, and yeah, you can see, yeah, there's is that Neza? Yes, I think that's Neza. That's the Tower of Fate. Okay, and that's Batman right over there, possessed by the devil Neza, and King Fireball also shows up. There is some history between King Fireball and Neza, and if you've been reading, I think Monkey Prince, it's also tied into that as well. in any case, here's, I flipped past it, but in any case, here's the first one shot, Assault on Krypton. You can see that it's got stories of different heroes. In this case, this one, Gone Dark, this is about Dreamer. Okay, and each story runs for about like 10 pages, and essentially you can see only the beginning, right? So all these stories, you can think of them as like teasers for their ongoing stories to come in the dawn of the DCU. So for instance, this one with John Kent, so we continue in the Adventures of Superman John Kent. And here we have one on Lex Luthor's bodyguard Mercy Graves, who also gets powers right there, right through. And this is a gorgeous looking one, Power Girl, and like a bit psychedelic, but yeah, it's got her encountering Echo in her dreams. And then we've got this one, We Once Were Gods, right? And this is the one that I was showing you here. This is the variant cover. Okay, so yeah, so the theme of this one shot is, I guess, yeah, those with some kind of godlike ability. That's Aquaman, and here's the Martian Manhunter. Okay, so yeah, different heroes. And then this one here is obviously Wonder Woman. And this one leads directly into sort of like a sequel to Lazarus Planet, Revenge of the Gods, a 4-issue series. And this one also, the one with Mary, who's the new champion of Shazam, also leads into Revenge of the Gods, which I'm pretty sure will get collected into its own hardcover. But here we have the next one shot is Legends Reborn. Yeah, it's got heroes like Renee Montoya, also known as The Question. And then here's one with Raven, right? Raven. And a new one, City Boy, which who is actually getting his own series. This and what about this one? Oh, this is the one with Firestorm. Okay. And next, Evolution is the next one shot. That's the Red Hood. Okay, Red Hood. Adventures of Red Hood, and I think that's Vigil. Yeah, the Vigil coming soon in his own series. Flatline. Okay, Flatline, who apparently has some kind of romantic relationship with, is it Damian Wayne? Oh, not Damian. Maybe it's Tim Drake. But yeah, she also has some kind of connection with Raz. And here's Amanda Waller with Deadeye. Okay, so yeah, it's cool to give us a peek into all these different pockets of the DC universe. Yeah, what's this one actually? This next one here. Oh, Red Canary, I think. Yeah, Red Canary. And then finally, Dark Fate #1, Huntress. Story with the Huntress. And it says to be continued, right? They're all to be continued. And then one with the Doom Patrol. What's this one? I think this is a one with a new character. Yeah. Circuit Breaker. And final one, the Envoy, Spirit World story. Okay. To be continued in Spirit World #1. And finally, it all ends with Omega. And this is where we get to see Black Alice sacrifice herself. So discharging energy, huge burst of energy. And then, yeah, the King Fire Bull, I think, and Neza duke it out, right? And eventually, yeah, Spectre imprisons King Firebull. But it's not the full ending, because they don't know that Nezar's still inhabiting Batman's body. So the true conclusion is actually in Batman vs. Robin number 5, which is collected in here. So that's something for you to keep in mind, right? If you want a full conclusion, you have to get Batman vs. Robin. So this backup story is actually from Alpha. So it's actually from the end here, right? Right over here. Yeah, so this gives us more of a background about the relationship between Nezar and King Firebull. Okay, and he's also in the backup story in Omega. And here's the variant covers. So for number Alpha. So I think this is all Alpha. Alpha. And Assault on Krypton, Assault on Krypton, Assault on Krypton, Assault on Krypton. We once were gods. We once were gods. We once were gods. Legends Reborn. Legends Reborn. Legends Reborn. Next Evolution. Next Evolution. Next Evolution. Dark Fate. Dark Fate. Dark Fate. Omega. 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 And that is Omega, like a red packet, right? Monkey Prince variant. And Omega, another Omega, and an Omega, wrap around, Omega, and yeah, you can see that's a lot, isn't it? And even trading card variant cover as well for variants. So yeah, lots of covers collected, which almost makes this worth by itself worth the price of admission. but yeah, like I think it's a pretty nice collection. But keep in mind that it really is only two main issues, Alpha and Omega, right? The rest are like one shots with 10-page stories, right? In between. But you know, they give you a pretty good glimpse at like what's to come for, you know, a lot of the what's happening in the current DCU, Dawn of DC. So yeah, so I do recommend this, like if you are interested in, you know, not just this event but also looking forward to what's next. And there is a sequel to this, Lazarus Planet Revenge of the Gods, which will, I'm pretty sure, will be in hardcover soon. So I'm looking forward to that. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.